Hello, hi.
Hi,
Hi, hello. My name is Ryan. What's your name?
my name is Izu. How
Izu.
are you doing? Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you doing?
I am so nervous and I have butterflies in my stomach.
You had bad what in your stomach?
I'm so nervous, yeah,
Why? Why are you nervous? Why?
because a lot of people look at me.
Just don't think. I don't want to think about that either. So let's not think about it. But tell me a bit about you, Izu. Tell me about you.
Okay, I'll introduce myself. Okay,
Please.
my name is Izu and I'm from Japan, and I really love studying English because by doing so we can communicate with foreigners and broaden my perspective. So I really love it.
Absolutely. How long have you studied English for?
Since the pandemic, so for 2 years. Yeah, more.
2 years.
Yeah,
Just 2 years.
not just 2 years. I started to study English when I was like elementary school student, but
Okay.
that is kind of forced. So like
So you didn't really care? Did you not really care about learning?
yeah, exactly. But
What about Oh, keep going, sorry.
but like during the pandemic, I wanted to take advantage of a lot of time because like there are lots of online classes and like no opportunity to like meet friends. So that's why I decided to study English.
Do you have any international friends?
Yeah, actually, I have experienced to study abroad before, just
Where?
more or less 8 months. So in Canada.
Where did you go to
In
study
Canada.
abroad?
In Canada.
Ah, how was it?
That was amazing. That was amazing journey. So
But you don't really have like an accent. You have a very neutral accent, which is really nice.
oh,
It's very
thanks.
lovely.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, actually, I focused on like pronunciation a lot. So
Of course.
that's why. Yeah.
That's good. I mean, like with Canada, why did you choose Canada as well?
I have just one choice, because like UK and US and Australia were closed like a border, so that's why like Canada was just one only option to choose. But that was amazing. I love nature and I love
Nice.
diverse
And
countries. So
how long did you stay there for? How long did you spend
for 8
in
months,
Canada?
for 8
How
months,
long?
and,
Oh, 8
and
months. Really
I
nice.
went to like local university in Canada.
Nice. So before you went to Canada, was your English level already quite high, or was it like how was your English
Like
level?
before going to like Canada, I studied in native camp for 1 hour. No, I mean, sorry,
Altogether?
1 year. So
Yeah.
not bad, but not enough. Especially my listening part was awful. I
Of
couldn't
course.
understand.
With our lesson, if you don't understand anything, just
Yeah.
say, Ryan, stop. Like just tell me, okay? And I'll
Yeah,
stop
for
and
sure.
we'll go for it. Okay?
Yeah,
Are you ready to get started?
yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it, buddy. Okay, so let me go for the lesson now. So can you read the title for me?
Yeah, okay. Drinking tea and coffee can lower the risk of dementia and stroke.
Very good. So this word here, dementia.
Dementia.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Okay, so do you know what dementia is? Do you know what dementia is? Can you
Yeah,
tell me?
dementia is mean like especially for like elderly people suffer from dementia, which is like to forget about something.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Very good. I really like that. That's good. Okay, so what we're going to do, we are going to go through the words and the phrases first, okay? So I want you to repeat after me, but then I want you to tell me the meaning, okay? If you do not know the meaning, then just read it to me, okay?
Oh, but how?
It's okay. It's good. It's good. It's fine. So repeat after me. Consumption.
Consumption.
That was awesome. So what does consumption mean?
Consumption is noun, and like verb is consume.
Consume, yeah.
To like eat something or like I don't know, like eat something or drink something.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, to eat and drink something, to consume something is to eat or drink. Yeah, absolutely. You're perfect. Perfect. Next one. Incurable.
Incurable is adjective, and incurable in is like impossible, like
Yeah.
recoverable. I don't know that is word.
Not recoverable. So with incurable, you were like you with impossible, that
To-
you're on the right path. Impossible to what?
To cure.
Yeah, there you go. It's incurable. You cannot cure that. Like cancer, for example, they have not found a cure for cancer yet. It's incurable.
What's the difference between like cure and recover?
Cure and recover. So to cure, they're very similar. To recover from something is like when you have COVID, and then you start to feel better, you recover. To cure something is like when you're terminally ill, you're very, very ill, and you find a cure to kill that virus or whatever it is, okay? To kill that altogether. Like, yeah? You understand?
Yeah, I got it.
Very good. Awesome. Okay, next one. Mortality rate.
Mortality rate.
This is a bit darker, so mortality rate. What does mortality rate mean?
Mortality is like death rate.
You know this. Well done. You're pretty smart. Well done. So yeah, mortality is like deaths. Yeah, but what about rate? What about rate?
I don't know. How can I say? The rate is like if I say like 100% is like a overall rate, and I don't know how to say.
No, that's good. You're on the right path. Yeah. No, it's good. So imagine the rate is like how much, how many. Yeah.
Exactly.
So mortality is the deaths, like you said, and the rate is how many deaths. So they were saying for COVID, like how many deaths were there with COVID. I always use COVID just because that was like that's still going on now, So
yeah,
that's what I mean. So I'm in Serbia now, and COVID has completely gone. Like it's not existing at all. But yeah, so mortality rate is just death rate. How many people have died? Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Awesome, buddy. You're good. You're very good. Okay, next one, a bit harder. Prevalent. One more time. Prevalent. Yes. This is a bit harder. What does prevalent mean?
Prevalence.
Prevalent. Yeah.
It's kind of things that is like spreadable or.
Oh man, you do know. You're good. yes, like widespread. Like that's what when you say spread, widespread. But in what way? What give me an example of something that is prevalent.
Prevalence, for example, like yeah, got it. Like the pandemic that is prevalent disease, I think.
Yeah.
And especially COVID-19.
Exactly. Yeah, we're mainly like you can use different examples. So prevalent, we've mainly just been talking about COVID, but prevalent can be also used in schools. Like in school we use A, B, C, D, E, and F for failure, and U for ungraded. That is prevalent in all across the world in different schools, in universities as well. Like we use first. 2-1, 2-2, 3. We use number systems all across the UK. That is prevalent. Yeah.
Oh, it's quite hard, but yeah, I got it.
Yeah, it is very difficult, but it's good though. It's good that's like a mixture of like you can have it in a COVID setting, and then you can have it in an educational setting. It's just like to give you different variations of how to use a certain word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. And remember, tell me if you don't understand anything, okay? If you do not understand me, please tell me, okay?
I can now. Yeah.
Awesome. But that's good. That was the first part. You did amazing. So really good. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down to the listening focus. And
Okay.
I want you to read to me the 3 questions.
Okay. First question: what did the study show was linked
What
to?
did
What
did
did
the-
the study show was linked to the daily consumption of coffee and tea?
Very good. Next one.
Yeah. Next one: how many new cases of stroke are reported annually in Brazil?
That was awesome.
Third one: according to the research, who had a 32% lower risk of 32% lower risk of stroke?
Very good. Okay, so we're not going to be. I'm not going to get you to listen to this article because it takes way too much time. So what you're going to do, you are just going to read to me, and I'm going to make any corrections, any corrections that you need, any mistakes. I'm going to write it down, and we'll come back to them. Okay?
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
Go for it.
Drinking tea and coffee can lower the risk of dementia and stroke. The health benefits of drinking coffee and tea must be better.
Or tea.
Oh,
Of coffee or tea.
okay. Coffee.
You can say and tea, but
Okay,
just because I want to see how specific your reading is, I want to make sure you're saying everything correct. Okay.
Okay. Drinking coffee or tea might be better than previously expected. According to a study involving more than 365,000 people from the UK aged 50 to 74, daily consumption of both beverages may be linked to lower incidences of dementia and stroke in people over 50 years old.
Well done.
Approximately 1 million people in Brazil live with different types of dementia. The condition is currently incurable, and treatment can only reduce the progression of the disease.
Well done.
An average of 400,000 new cases of stroke are reported annually in Brazil.
Annually. Nice.
Annually in Brazil. The mortality rate is high, and in 2020, it was the 4th leading cause of death. For this study, records from 2006 to 2010 were used. Researchers analyzed a questionnaire in which participants indicated how often they drank coffee or tea. Researchers found that those who drank 2 to 3 cups of tea and 2 to 3 cups of coffee daily had a 32% lower risk of stroke. Drinking 2 to 3 cups of unmixed coffee and tea per day further reduced the risk of stroke by 12% and 16% respectively. Moreover, consumption of 3 to 6 cups of both tea and coffee per day showed a reduction in the development of some types of dementia. Poliana Bessa, a neurologist, and Albert
neurologist. Well done. You did good.
at Albert Einstein Hospital said, "It is an important issue because we have few options for measures that can essentially prevent.
One more time. Essentially.
Can essentially prevent or reduce the chance of developing dementia. Therefore, it is necessary to conduct research of this kind to fight a disease that is so prevalent."
Prevalent.
Prevalent.
Really good. So Izu, I've got one. Your reading is fantastic. Like you can, the way that you talk, like I said, you have a very neutral accent, and I think when you're living in Canada, and if you're like you don't have this crazy like Canadian accent, like you're not doing all of that. You've got a very, it's a well constructed accent that really, when you do speak, it sounds beautiful. It sounds really good. I think it sounds amazing.
Thank you.
One of your things, right? So when you like you say drinking 2 to 3 cups, like two. So like the way you say that, like 2 to 3, like two to, because if you say 2, it sounds like a train, like choo choo, like that. That's what it reminds me of. So 2 to 3 cups, 2 to 3 cups. You kind of change it, because if you say 2, it just if you say that in England, I think to all the native people who are probably watching this live stream, like 2, we say it. There's a bit of a different pronunciation process. 2 to 3, 2 to 3, yeah.
3.
It's like a ta, 2 to 3 instead of 2 to 3. Okay.
Okay.
But altogether, it sounds fantastic. Like, are there any of these words that you don't understand that you would like to go through together, or are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I could understand.
Really? That's awesome. Can I ask you some questions just because I want to?
Okay.
Let me do. I just like that. I like asking questions, so it's good. Let me see. So. We've already talked. Okay, no, that's not really. How about progression? What does progression mean?
Oh, okay. Progression is progression.
Yeah, the progression of something. What does it mean? If something has progressed, if there is progression, what?
How do you say? It's so hard to explain.
See, this is what I mean. Like, I know, I totally get it. I just love asking these, just because I want to make sure that everything you do understand. But progression, what? Like, think about your English.
Progression is like kind of achieve something.
Yeah, you keep progressing. You keep getting better. Yeah.
Keep going. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all it is. You keep, like, you went to Canada and you progressed further because you kept speaking. Were you speaking English every single day in Canada?
Yeah, and in Japan as well, because I'm kind of afraid of losing my English ability after getting Japan. So that's why I'm studying hard still.
That's good. I'm very proud of you, Izzy. You're awesome. That's good. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's answer these questions then. So, Izzy, what did the study show was linked to the daily consumption of coffee and tea? What did it show?
Okay, according to our study involving more than 365,000 people from the UK aged 50 to 74, daily consumption of both beverages may be linked to lower incidences of dementia and stroke in people over 50 years old.
Really good. Your numbers as well. You're really good with your numbers. You didn't make any mistakes. You were perfect. So well done. Really good. How many new cases of stroke are reported annually in Brazil?
An average of 400,000 new cases of stroke are reported annually in Brazil.
Very good. Very quick. Yeah, annually.
Annually.
Nice. But you will probably never say that word, annually. Like I do not. That word is not in my vocabulary in daily life, so you do not have to worry about that word. Okay.
Article or something.
Yeah, of course. It's okay. According to the research, who had a 32% lower risk of stroke?
Let me see. Okay, researchers found that those who drank 2 to 3 cups of tea and 2 to 3 cups of coffee had a 32% lower risk of stroke.
Very good. And you did 2 to 3. Yeah, that sounds brilliant. Really good.
I love it.
That's very, very good. You did fantastic. See, that's just your reading, but now let's do the main part, the discussion, okay? This is where I want you to talk to me about your opinions on this subject, okay? So let's do it. So do you think it is important for scientists to conduct dementia-related research?
Oh, definitely, that is really important. Then, and dementia rate, like that kind of disease, are like top 4 like big disease for the world. So we have to like concern about that, and we should follow that kind of like resources, and so we have to follow that to keep healthy.
Okay, to keep healthy. So why do you think we should do dementia specifically? Things related to dementia. Why should we do it specifically for dementia?
I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that kind of disease actually, but like after like getting old, like even after getting old, I want to like do a lot of adventure and I want to study a lot. That's why, like, just in my opinion, I want to continue to study like until like they die. So that's why like dementia
Until I
really,
die.
I die. Like, dementia is really big disease for me.
That's good. I mean, if you were practicing your IELTS exam as well, and when you say things like "in my opinion" and things like that, they're really good things to say because you're talking about your overall opinion about the subject. It's really good. So well done. Really good. Let's go for number 2. So in your opinion, is diet or exercise more important for health?
Okay, let me think. It's kind of hard question because I'm really conscious about my health. So I know diet and exercise is very important, but I would say diet is much more important because like without exercising, we can live, but like if I skip for like, I don't know, a week to eat something, we're gonna die. So like eating, you know.
We're gonna die. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
first, like like diet is like kind of foundation.
Foundation, yeah.
Foundation.
Like I think you were gonna say the fundamental. I think was that what you were gonna? Yeah.
Right.
Both are good. Yeah.
And like after like organize it, we can exercise as well.
So would you say that you have a healthy lifestyle? Do you eat healthy? Do you have a good diet?
Yeah, I can say that. I think.
Yeah. Are your parents watching this?
Yeah,
Could they say that?
my mother is really surprised, and
Really?
she said, "Why doing so hard?"
Really? Dude, that's awesome. That's really cool. I'm happy for you.
I always recommend her and my family to like eat healthy food and doing exercise every single day.
Wow. You're like the golden child. That's amazing. That's awesome. Okay, let's go for the next one. Which do you prefer, more coffee or tea? Sorry. More coffee or tea? Sorry, which do you prefer more, coffee or tea? I said that in such a strange way. I'm so sorry.
Okay. I definitely say I prefer tea because I can't drink coffee at all.
Why?
And
Why not?
I have just drunk, right? Drunk. I've drunk coffee just one time in my life.
Wow, I've drank coffee. I drank coffee. Yeah. What? So you didn't like coffee?
I like, I don't like bitter things.
Bitter things.
Bitter.
Dude, have you ever had a cappuccino? A very sweet cappuccino.
Yeah, I've tried it.
It's very good.
I love it.
But what about tea? Do you drink like because we have black tea, English tea, do you drink that kind of tea or like chamomile? You have different fruit teas. Like what's your favorite?
As I mentioned, I'm really conscious about my health and I just drink water.
Do you just drink water? That's you are the golden child.
No, I know I'm so silly person, but I
Good.
I can distinguish which water, like from Kansai water or like Tokyo water or something like that.
Dude, you're an inspiration. Like these people watching, they're gonna take your health advice now. It's
Yeah.
good.
Stop
I will
drink,
as well.
yeah,
I need
stop
to be
drink
healthy.
caramel or Coke or something like that. Just drink like water or
It's
tea or
good. It's
coffee.
good. Dude, I think we are actually at the end of our lesson now. We actually have to say goodbye.
Oh my
So, Izu, it was an absolute pleasure to meet you. You're fun. You're very good as well. You're fantastic. Everything you did, I can't. There was no written things on this piece of paper. You know, I didn't even have to correct you. I was mainly just doing it naturally. But you're fun. Your reading, fantastic. Your pronunciation, fantastic. You know, your accent is beautiful. You did really good.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here, and yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for like this class was amazing.
It was. It was. I had a great time. Izu, I hope to see you next time. Okay.
Oh, thank you. See ya.
Thank you very much. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay. All right. So, guys, I guess for the people that are watching, I will answer your questions if you have any. I hope you have some, or else it will be pretty embarrassing. Okay. Please tell me the best English language learning method. The best English language learning method. Learning method. I mean, it depends. It depends what you want to learn. I mean, if you want to practice your speaking more, the best thing is to just, book these lessons and have those conversations instead of choosing specific lessons relating to a certain topic. Just choose 5-minute discussion and just let the teacher ask you questions and just have that interaction where you're just talking about random things. I think because in your countries, I've witnessed people being very good at reading and writing, but their speaking is lacking because it's not practiced enough. So the main thing is also outside of the lessons. If you have no opportunities to speak English, then be creative. Like if you've got a phone and you have Siri, like, hey Siri, and then like talk to Siri, change your phone settings to English and just surround yourself with English. That is the best method to learning any language. Just keep on doing, keep doing. Hopefully I'm not speaking too fast. I'm so sorry if I am. Okay, so what is most important when using the daily news? What is most important? Again, like answering the questions and knowing the main theme. Like the title for this one was about dementia, for example, about drinking tea or coffee, understanding the fundamentals of a lesson. Going through the first part is very kind of you can go through it quite quickly. You just go through the words. The reading is important, but the main aspect is the speaking part at the end. Like, what are your opinions about this topic? What do you think about? Like let's go through one of these questions. In your opinion, is diet or exercise more important for health? It's a big question. Maybe you don't care about your health. You can just really express yourself however you want. So it is pretty interesting. Okay. Next one. Which text do you like? Which text do I like? Which text do I like? I don't really understand this question. What text do I like? Do you mean like what text is in what textbook? What kind of thing related? Like this topic's about tea and coffee. Do it like the textbook in that. So if it's about that, I don't really have a specific article that I could say, but I think things that involve scientific research about the different innovative possibilities and these kind of things about dementia and trying to cure dementia or other diseases are really interesting. So those are the topics I find interesting, or things maybe related to music or audio and my kind of hobbies. But yeah, the news. All right, so you said it there, yeah. So my favorite kind of textbook I really do enjoy just talking to the students. When we have, when students come to the classes, they always have some kind of thing that they want to work on. So when they come with a 5-minute discussion, and I get to really talk to them not about their lives, but ask them different questions about, like, you know, what are your habits what are your bad habits? What are your good habits? Do you want to go traveling around the world? Have you been traveling? What do you think of like space? And just so many random questions that you can really interact with the students with. And it's fantastic. It's really, so yeah, those kind of, I'm very conversation based. I really love having conversations with students and just exploring their personalities. That's the cool thing. Oh God, it's going crazy. Teacher Ryan, you look like Chris Hemsworth. I really don't. Or, great lesson. Do you have any recommended movies to watch to practice English? Oh, to practice English. I wouldn't. I think you should go for TV series, like comedy, things that you will actually enjoy watching. You know, like series like The Office. You know, the American Office, The Office. If you watch TV shows where you can really enjoy the humor, then you're gonna want to learn English and want to watch as well. So I would watch more comedy-based series instead of watching, you know, large films. My attention span is very low, so watching long films, it's not very good for me. I don't really, for me personally, I cannot sit through a film. I always have to do like loads of other things at the same time. So yeah, maybe it depends. Everyone learns very differently, but so I'm just gonna take this out. Okay, so yeah, I would say the series. Watch comedy TV series, learn from the humor, maybe learn from the gestures that I have, the TCP, as they call it. I think it's TCP. And, you know, learn from that. I think that might be a very good way. What's your advice to shy students? I mean, it's being shy. You've got to just like, it's like that really cheesy saying, like YOLO, you know, you only live once. Like, who cares? Who cares if you make a mistake? The chances are you are having one lesson with this teacher, and then you're never going to see them again. You're never going to meet them in person. And imagine when you're old and gray and sitting on your deathbed, and you're literally thinking, why was I so afraid? Why didn't I just do it? Like, who cares? The worst that is going to happen is that you're going to make a mistake, and then we will laugh together. I will not laugh at you, and teachers will not laugh at you. We're just going to have fun with you. We're just going to, hey, it's okay, just do it again. So to students who are shy, just, I don't know, I'm good. My personality, I want you to be, you know, happy and relaxed and productive. I think that's the main thing about these classrooms. And that's what all teachers want you to feel. They want you to be happy. They want you to have fun. That's why you want to come to the lessons. We don't want to bore you and be like, what is this? I don't want to talk to you like, hello, how are you? You are never going to be talked to like that if you go to England or Australia. We are going to talk fast. So you need to be accustomed to that. That's the main thing. So my advice to shy students is just keep going, keep trying, keep doing. Who cares? Just think about that. Who cares? Us teachers, we don't care. We want to help you. We want to have fun with you. So just keep working hard, keep trying, and just keep making mistakes. That's what we want you to make. Mistakes, have fun, and you know, after a while, you won't be as shy. You will literally open up and you'll build these really cool relationships with teachers, and you'll have fun, and it's amazing. You'll have a great time, okay? Where's the best country to study English? The UK, absolutely. I want you guys to have British, every time that I talk to anybody from another country, they always have like a really thick, like American accent, and I really don't like this. It's always like it's always quite nasally as well. But to the kind of people that learn British English and they sound so elegant when they speak, like, and they've got these really cool accents, I definitely recommend British English or even Australian English, you know. But that's just my opinion. If you already have an American accent, then cool, it doesn't matter. But I really do love the students that learn British English and have that kind of approach. It's really cool. Okay. Best countries there is. What do you think is the best way to continue studying when we lost our motivation? When you've lost your motivation, the best way to keep studying, make friends like me. Imagine if we were friends, you know, like, I think foreigners are very different. Everyone around the world is very different to what you are used to. So, you know, once you make a new friend, and you're like, oh my God, I loved speaking to this guy, they're awesome, or this girl, whoever, it really does motivate you more to want to learn and to have deeper conversations, deeper connections. And then imagine if you want to travel around the world. Like me, I've been to Australia, New Zealand, I was living in Switzerland, I've just come back from Thailand, and now I'm in Serbia. You know, I'm lucky. I'm very privileged because I know English, and that I feel really bad that, you know, you guys have to work so hard. But, you know, you guys are awesome. You guys are so disciplined, and I am a musician, okay? Like, I play a lot of music, and whenever I see like Asian guitar players or just Asian musicians all together, they are so bloody good. So when you are learning English, I really think you have that kind of mentality where you just keep going and going and doing. So, you know, I think just if you say you've lost your motivation, I think reach out to people and try and talk to them. Like, seriously, Siri is really cool. If you just want to have a conversation in English and have no English friends, and the only way is to pay money, then just talk to Siri. It's free, and you can have some weird conversations. Who knows, you know? So motivate. Like, I hope my advice does help someone. If not, I do apologize. Okay. Motivation. There are a lot of questions, but this is over, so let's finish it. Okay. So what we're gonna do? Okay. Is that everybody? Oh, okay. I think that's everybody. Okay, yeah, that's everybody. Okay, guys, thank you very much for coming to the live stream, and it was a pleasure. And yeah, I hope to see you in my class maybe in the future. If not, then good luck studying English, and I hope I have motivated some people to keep learning. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.